All right, guys, we're gonna get started here in like 1.5 minute.
Then I'll be rolling.
All right. All right. Good evening, everybody. I'm gonna get started here. Uh, sorry, I was finishing putting dinner up. I mean on, so that it'll be done by the time we done. How's everybody doing tonight?
Great.
Are you guys excited for this membership training? I'm excited about this membership training. I got some special sauce at the end. Some different ways to leverage memberships. So yeah, that's what I want to get into. So um, today we're going to talk about monetizing memberships because they grow your brand, they build longevity in your brand and your business, and it's also a way to create residual income for your brand or your business. And I mean, those are financial goals for most people, and so to be able to control that through just your creativity and your content in your niche is pretty cool. So we're going to go over some tools that we have in Builderall and a couple of three extras at the end. So the tools that we're going to go over um, are going to be the membership area, the magazine builder. We're going to go over the app builder and the webinar. We might we're not gonna touch back on the booking tool. I might mention it, but we're not gonna go back into the booking tool. But those are the tools inside of Builderall that we're gonna actually go over. So of course, the first part is memberships. We know about membership sites because that's a good way to build your community. And so a way to be able to leverage that in Builderall is just to be able to section off some sites. Let me go over here. Section off some parts. I mean, it's not like some heavy permission coding. I used to have to do that when I was building WordPress sites in the membership area. Like you had to do all this and make sure that was formatted right to make the levels and stuff release. It was a big headache. Like I was always on some kind of support chat with my hosting service because I always was breaking my WordPress sites. Okay. So I'm gonna actually pull up the site from, we had a Tuesday night training, and the site is actually a template for a membership site. So even though, we all do different stuff, this is a good template because you could fill it with inside of anything. That sounded right, but y'all know what I meant. You could fill it up with and customize it however you want. And it at least has two parts that are leveled off. So that's like level 1, level 2, something else. And then it already has the lead magnet on it. It already has the email confirmation. I'm just saying it's already formatted. You just got to fill in the blanks. But so when you think about like this kind of membership, I would do it. But the kind of memberships that we're talking about today are residual memberships. So this would be a good place to start because this page is this one. I'll show you guys what it looks like. Y'all know my computer is tired. I've been in Builder all heavy for a lot. And I was in that app builder today. Y'all gonna really like when I get inside that app builder. I found some cool stuff with this membership stuff today. I'm excited to get in that part. That's why we just gonna briefly touch over this because everybody should have a general comprehension of like membership sites, but this is like being able to, build that foundation, that longevity aspect. So come on. Whenever this pops up. Yeah, there we go. See, I spoke it right on up. Skip tour. Okay, so after they would get your lead magnet, whatever it is, there would be a page to access their membership. So that's what this page is. Now, when you're talking about residual stuff, I would put the blog builder here. So like I would have fresh blogs coming because if you have people coming to this every single month or every single week or 3 times a week to check in for updates, you want to have like some informative stuff right here. So I would put, I don't know. No, I think I got one blog in here. So it might look a little weird, but I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about. Featured. Yeah, so you can group your blog posts. You can do your blog list or featured blog. So like if you have an article that you have, I suggest everybody has at least a 10 article evergreen blog for whatever that they're doing for situations like this, because you at least be able to switch it out like 3 times or so. But even if you just have one article every single time, anyway, but what I'm trying to say is this is a page that would be revisited often. So something down here should change and be fresh and cool. Okay. Okay. Because that's the login page. And then as far as, always being able to have something new, you just add another page onto this template, like a blank page, and that's where you start adding on the rest of the stuff. So let's say, I'd say menu. And to get this template, you just type in Tuesday night training, and it's I think it says membership area or it's a lead magnet. It might be the fun. We'll go look. We'll go look. I won't even pretend like I know. We'll go look. But I know that's where I got it out of. Okay, so now that page will be there. We'll probably have to go back and refresh. Do y'all see it? No. We'll have to go refresh. Okay, so this would be the menu page. And so to include it, we would put it inside the eLearn site. Just for example purposes, I will go to create members area. Wait. I would actually go edit that one. My bad. Let me go back. Is it gonna let me go back? Maybe is there a cancel? Okay, there's a cancel button. Okay. Members areas. What? Hold on, I should be able to add one. Oh yeah, it's the lock. Okay, eLearn edit. Okay, there we go. So right now it's just this page, and where's the page we just made? This is the page we just made. So we would click that to include that into this page. And this is already set up on this page, so that's just fine. There's no e-learning in here. But I mean, like if this was, you could do the home page if you want to. I have one of mine set up like that to keep it as the members area main page, because this is the menu page. That's what I'm trying to get at, is to start here and build on and build out. All right. That's a good example of that part. So you can add another section onto this already done template, or you can start from, the beginning, all just one page at a time. But I like to work smarter, not harder. So this was already done and it's all blank. So I could just add on to it, and it saves me time of creating stuff. Okay, so if this was our next page, let's go edit it. There's a method to my madness. Every time when I got some good heat, this just wants to go crazy for me. It just wants to be slow. That's all right, guys. It's worth it, and it's not going to be long and drawn out tonight. I'm going to get straight to the point. So we already talked about just taking the basic membership, and we're talking about extending it. And extending it means like being able to add on other sections, other pages, and other features. And when we're talking about residual, meaning subscriptions, meaning people are paying us monthly, we have to keep adding fresh content in. That's how you keep the people coming in. The content's fresh or being updated frequently. So that's a key hint, clue. I gotta wait till it stops loading, because if I click on something while it's doing that, then she really get to acting jazzy. So bear with my computer and her shenanigans. Okay, so this is no panel here because it's a blank page, but we're gonna go add a blank panel. And then we're gonna come over here to the elements. And we're gonna click on the webinar. Oh wait, I gotta click it first. We're gonna click on the webinar and we're gonna put it here. Come on, move around thing. I have to move this panel down more. Is this the, I don't think, no, we don't gotta do this one no more. Let me back up for real. We don't gotta do this no more. This is the old webinar tool. That's not how you do the webinar no more. I was like, hold on, that looks a little too many stepish. There we go. It's less steps now. Let me go back. Wrong element, because we don't need that one anymore. That's for the old webinar builder. Okay, let's go back. And we're gonna go to the iframe. Oh, gotta click it first. I just be wanting to drag it before I click it every single time. Okay. All right, so picture this, June 1924, site, no, but for reals. We have the webinar feed, the webinar tool within inside of Builderall. So maybe you could, if you're like, you know, you're, especially if you're marketing or you're teaching something from within your site. So they'd have to come to the members area, log in, and attend the new class of the month, all from within your website. So let's say you like this, I could host Build Along Thursdays from within my business DIY club site only. Like I can say, if you want to get access, you can only attend it from inside the members area. So that sounds good, don't it? I don't know. Y'all, would y'all come? Y'all gonna come? Members only, members only. Let me see some sevens if y'all want to come. If I did Build Along Thursdays, see, I see some sevens. Yeah, see, that's like, to be inclusive is building community. You know what I'm saying? And it's showing that basically you're for your people. It's not like, oh yeah, anybody, everybody, come on, somebody, anybody, please. No, it's like, hey, my peoples, come over here. Let's talk about it. Let's fellowship from within inside your site. So it's just building that community culture, and you guys can meet. You can host your meetings from within your community site and your membership sites. You know, like even, okay, so let's think of a church, because when you're talking about memberships, it doesn't even just have to be like paid memberships or subscriptions. If you have like a church or something, you could have your members log in for service right here. That's crazy, right? That's tight. All on the church's website. So that's like, if you're teaching school, you know, like my kids, they, because I'm building my kids like a supplemental learning package to the one that they got for the school that they go to, because they're going to be online all year. And so now you can really like leverage these tools to even be able to, you know, control what your child is learning, when they're learning, how they're learning it. But what I'm trying to get to is when they're in school, they only meet one of my kids, the smallest one, meets once a day on Zoom with their teacher. The second one, 2 times. They do story reading time, and then they have like the class meeting. So that's 2 times, you know, just like if you have, like, have you guys heard of homeschool co-ops and stuff? Like each parent, that's y'all, like if people are working different hours, the kids could log in and receive their live lessons. Like it's just so many ways that you could leverage this part, because it's interchangeable. That's why I was saying with the webinar tool, because we've talked about how to use it and stuff, but this is just a different way to build it, to just keep getting fresh content in, but still on your own site. So I think that's pretty cool. I hope y'all like that part so far. Hope it got your wheels turning, got you thinking of some ideas. So then I'm heavy on this this iframe. This iframe just does so much stuff with just a link. That's the crazy part. Because when we get into the app builder, Okay. So again, let's go over here to the magazine builder. Apps. Like we're talking about memberships. I don't know if anybody reads the Wall Street Journal or knows what the Wall Street Journal is. Like, don't laugh at me, y'all. Let me explain. I knew what the Wall Street Journal was, okay? But I didn't know that they used their initials. Y'all don't judge me. So let me tell y'all, I kept clicking on these articles and stuff, And it was like, you got to pay me to read it. And I was like, who are these W people? Like, what do we got going on here? Like, what kind of heat do you got? Anyways, so to get access to the Wall Street Journal articles in they magazine or whatever, you got to pay. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So you can have a paid magazine. Like that's actually hold on one second, guys. Okay, back to my story. One of the first ways on how I even fell in love with like this type of lifestyle is I used to sell magazine subscriptions, city to city, door to door, state to state. Okay. And this was when I was like 18, 19 years old. And so recently, actually, a friend of mine that I actually sold magazines with moved to my state, and this was like they've him and his wife been here for maybe 2 years now. Anyways, yes, people still read magazines. Yes, people still buy magazines because their crew, it's called a crew, but it's like their affiliates or their distributors. They hit 300K last year. Okay. From regular old magazines, and most of the magazines have a digital version. So, I mean, you ain't got to do 300K, but you can, you know what I'm saying, and offer a paid subscription. You still go to the grocery store every day and you get a subscription. They're always offering you something to where you can get the digital version. And so you can just fresh content. I was talking to myself this whole time. That's a dang shame. So can y'all tell me what y'all heard last? Cause I gotta start all the way over. Anybody?
Paid subscription with the magazines.
Yeah. So did you hear the part that I sold magazines?
Yes.
Okay. So with that being said, like anybody can have a paid subscription. We go to the grocery stores and stuff, and all kind of people got magazines and stuff that are not free. That's what I'm trying to get to. That are not free. There are new weekly issues everywhere. There are new monthly issues everywhere. Yearly, then they have what like Christmas specials, holiday special editions. Anyways, like whatever field you're in, you can get a couple of people. Like I think that are actually just they just sent an email out about it, about collabing with other people in your industry to maybe write a few articles and everybody be able to utilize, excuse me, the magazine that contributes to it. Because what you don't know is with the inside of Builderall, you can actually transfer these magazines to other people like that have Builderall. So like, let's say if I wanted to transfer it to Mike or Alicia, all I would need is their Builderall email, and then they could do whatever they needed to do from there. So like, that's what I mean with whoever collaborated with it would, you know, be able to use it however they so choose. But, or, you know, you can just ask somebody to do you a favor, like, hey man, can you write me, you know, your thoughts on this? I'm gonna put it in my book and I'll shout you, you know, shout out you now, put your Instagram or whatever in there. There's so many ways that you could do that. But the point is to renew the information. You have to have a consistent flow. Like can't just be one off like one time. Does that make sense?
Yes, I'm glad you brought that up because I just I subscribe to many magazines, and I'm glad that you brought this up because like 2 weeks ago I was trying to find new content or like more education for the background that I'm in, Alzheimer's and dementia, and like all these people that are very big decided that they wanted to work with me and give me information, share what they created. So I get an email newsletter list every single week, like tons of articles and videos that would be good for my business. And since you brought that up, that's material that I can use to create my own articles and have them inside of a magazine. Like I don't have to focus on just courses.
Exactly. Because it's like just a club, just a community. Like, yes, we want to learn, but we also want to feel like we belong. Like, look at us here. You know what I'm saying? This is a club, this is a community. There's so many things that we do that we have a club or a community around and we don't even realize it. And just being able to stay on topic and streamline the information, that's beautiful. Like, okay, so for the record, you can put videos in here. Do you know how hard it is searching through YouTube to find videos that go together? It's not always easy. The suggestions can be way off and lead you down the wrong rabbit hole. Just to have a book that's like, hey, this is step one, step two, basically like a YouTube playlist in the book. That's helpful. And it's different. And just different little playlists. I mean, it could just be your favorite songs. It could be just a new subscription every single month of your 10 favorite new songs, and you just drop the 10 videos in there. Boop, 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 boop. People pay for that kind of stuff every single month. They want to know what's hot, what's not.
I have one question when it comes down to the membership area. I was speaking to Shelly about this in private, but she's not like an instructor, so she was giving me the best knowledge she could. And I'm so glad you having this training tonight, because it's like answered all my questions. It's like we just vibe together on the same thing. And I was asking her, I was like, well, I have all my courses where it's just priced by itself, but I was thinking about residue income, how to keep it going. And I thought about the membership area, but what my clarity was with her, like I was going to make it like they could just pay a one-time fee for the people who can't afford to keep a membership, or who don't want a membership. Then I also could have the courses where they're all inside of a membership area, maybe all the courses that belong together, stuff like that, where I can have different membership areas.
Right. And I mean, if you got like even if you just have like one new tip a month, like one training a month is a lot. Trainings aren't free. You know what I'm saying? Trainings go anywhere from about $99 all the way up to $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, depending. Okay. So offering even one training free per month is actually a lot of value. You know what I'm saying? It's the information is always going to change. You're always going to learn something new. You have a passion for what you do. See, that's when you put your passion with your purpose in your pocket. When you put them all together, like it's so easy to shoot out content because it's something that you could just flow off the top of your head at, because you're
it's very easy for me. But with me, I know what I should charge, like straight out the box, like just for them buying a single course. I got that on top, because I have to put all my knowledge into it and all the work. But I was asking her, like, when it comes to the membership area, if I have a whole lot of courses that's in one, I was thinking what would be reasonable to charge someone like to have a monthly membership to get access to the different trainings. I mean, I was searching online. I didn't really find what I was looking for.
Yeah, you'd have to do a little bit more research. It just might take a little longer. And I actually messaged you a little bit more on that. I'll try to do some homework on it too. We'll meet in the middle and see what we both dig up with. But I actually would offer an incentive to get lifetime access. So I would say you could pay, have a monthly membership or pay like a larger sum, which would definitely be cheaper than the monthly payments at 12 months. So like if it was $10 a month, that'd be like $120 a month in a year. So if I was like, you can either pay me $10 a month, or you can pay me $95 for lifetime access, and you'll always have updates. Do you see what I'm saying? So that's you can use the thing to get you every single month, and then you can get bulk payments too. So it'll be able to be like a low ticket and medium ticket at the same time.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, but in the super checkout, is there a way that it can be set up where they can choose either price, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'll watch a video on it. Okay.
It'll just be two different buttons in the same place. So each payment option would actually be a separate product. So your monthly would be a product and your one-time lifetime access would be a different product. So you would actually input two different products into your super checkout for the membership access. Does that make sense? Did I lose it? Let's see this chat. Okay. So, yeah, like I was saying, there's all kind of magazine subscriptions, book subscriptions. Like there's book of the club month, book of the month clubs. I don't know if y'all remember when the CD clubs was out. What they got, the fruit of the month club, where you get a whole different fruit, a box of fruit every month. You could just make a different booking. You know, it could even be short stories. Like you could do poem book of the month club. It could be so many different things, and it's just delivering it in a different way. People haven't seen this kind of ebook before. Still, like this is so new. Like it's interactive. We can put videos. We can put iframes. You know, stuff is actually clickable. Like I like the fact that when they click stuff, they can actually go to the pages. So where it flips different pages. So like if you have like I was saying last time, the guess who ending story, like this is just a way, like you don't have to be so serious all the time. That's what I'm saying. Like you can leverage this to, like, what if it's like a joke book that you have, like that comes out every single month. There's just so many possibilities, and you just don't have to be serious faced about it. You could just be imaginative and just be consistent, imaginative and consistent. There we go. Let me look on my list and see where we were at. Oh yes, so let's go into this app builder as far as memberships and monetizing. I'm leave there. Ooh, I click back over here. Hurry fast. There we go. Okay. So let's go into this app builder. I was playing in here today. I've played in here a few times, but now it has the like web publishing feature. So it still does everything the phone app does, but you don't have to publish it to the Google Play Store or the App Store. You can just like have it on a domain name, and it still has the same functions and features. And it like me personally, I like this form because a person like me, I'm always trying to find space on my phone. Okay. I'm like, man, what can I get rid of? Like, ooh, I need that. Okay, let me see what I could upload to the cloud. Okay, let me clean my caches. All to get a little space because something only got an app available. There's no desktop access whatsoever. So now I got to download the app. So I do like web apps for that record. And web apps, like y'all know I'm in cryptocurrency. So that's basically like a dApp. It's like works from in the wallet. So it's kind of like the same, but a little different. But anyways, we can go into this one that I was working in. I guess we can go look in here because I'm working on this one. So you can actually have it. So we already talked about like with the app, you can get payments for like not having the ads, but you can charge that every single month. Let's get that straight. It's not a one-time payment. You charge it every single month to make sure that the ads don't pop at you, because you have the promote button over here where you can just shoot out messages through your app. Excuse me, I gotta get some water. And this takes a little bit loading because I ain't even Brave. Okay, so this thing has so many features, but the main key point I want to get to are the membership functions today. So of course you can have a home page, which is like, you know, the hey, how you doing? This is what's in here page, or where all the stuff like the menu options are. However, I love videos. That's just my thing. Right here, you'll see these sizes. So you can go to Canva, PicMonkey, or whatever to choose the background for your app. I just found that out today, so I thought I'd share that. Okay, so yeah, this is the custom page, this first page. And that's where I was saying like you could put the different options because you can put all kind of stuff on here. Let's go look at the one I'm talking about. And there are already templates where it has like the profile part so they could log in and access information. Okay. Let me click on this. Oh man, you can even make your own social media app. So like, I mean, you can build like, Alicia, you could build a community of home care providers, like a social media network for home care providers where they can talk to each other, interact with each other, you know, and really be able to vibe because they're all in the same industry. You can create that kind of community from within inside the app builder, which I think that is so cool. Everything about to get an app, y'all. I'm trying to tell you.
Another idea. Another idea.
Man, I'm telling you, I was excited to get to this part. I was trying to hurry up, get done with the other stuff so we can get on this app builder because this thing is freaking crazy. I didn't even know it did a lot of this till today when I wanted to make sure that I knew how to do a lot of stuff for y'all because I still don't know how to do everything, but I at least wanted to make sure I knew enough about the membership site. But there's some nice features in here. Like I was saying, so podcasts. If you have a podcast, you can insert it into the app. If you have YouTube, like even if they're unpublished videos or the private videos, you know, the ones that you gotta have the little passwords and stuff, so you can still put that inside your membership app. Because if you got a membership site, you dang sure should have a membership app. And you can also have different features and perks in the app as far as to have an incentive for people to get the app and the website. And plus, I mean, we have a responsive builder. So like everything mobile sizes for us. So that right there is the lick because any website, which I'm about to get to that part, is already mobile sized. So let's come over here to it's this MIGA iframe, but it's just the iframe. It's the code and the iframe are not the same. So if you had I got my ebook over here. So yes, you can embed the ebooks. So you can publish them and make sure they're only available in the app. So you can make them inside of Builderall because you're the only person who knows what the published link is. The new subscriptions can only be available in here. I can actually paste the link to the app if y'all want to see my first little 2 pages. But it doesn't look like this on the phone, for the record. It looks different. It's so cool. I already been in here playing. Oh yeah, so if you go to settings and you click domain, you can just get your stock domain link, but you can also add a custom URL onto it. I'll pop this in the chat. If you want to test it from your phone, don't do it from your computer. This is an app. It's an app. It's phone, mobile. But okay, let's go back over here to this editor because this thing is like, man, y'all, I was like, holy moly, donut shop. I don't even know if I want to build websites no more ever again. Whew, maybe for the like funnel, but that's about it. I'm like, man, okay, let me get myself under control. So you can like do like contests inside of there. So like if you want to be like, okay, who's gonna attend every meeting in August? Don't y'all judge me. Whoever attends every class in August, you know, hold on, because they go together. So you can say whoever attends each class in August gets a chance to enter our lottery or scratching tickets. See, they go together. You can enter the contest of whatever it is, and then there's an incentive that they can win a prize. Ooh, I like it. But it's these locks, okay? These locks section off different parts. So there's ways you can put different levels of access inside of the app so the app can mimic your membership site. I think that's pretty cool. People can set up their profiles. You can install your whole website in here. You can install the whole e-learning course in here. Like, that's nuts. So like I have like wholesale suppliers, okay? So I have shopping groups, but you can't get those prices from me if you're not in my group. So let's say you got a boutique. Well, you can only offer, special savings or deeper discounts for customers that have like for example, like have the Amazon Prime, you get little perks and memberships and stuff. Or you can say how many purchases you made from in the app, how much you've engaged in the app, then you can level up. You could do so much stuff with this on the membership access. And I like it because whether they're like not on your site or not, whether they're not on their social media or not, if they got your app, you can talk to them. You can just shoot a little notification. Whoop, hey, we having class today. Hey, I got a new book out. Hey, I got a new shirt out. Hey, I got a new recipe today. I got wings for sale. Like, man, it's like amazing. It's just like, dang, y'all. Okay. You can even set up like inbox messaging, so where your members could everybody could communicate amongst each other. So everybody who joins your membership site would actually be able to, like, okay, so if I'm on a membership site right now, I'm not engaging with other people unless it's like Facebook, Instagram, or something like that. They didn't took it away. You used to could message people on YouTube. It was like very brief, but it did happen. But just being able to, you're not alone again, being able to engage. Like right now we're on this shutdown. We already don't get to go nowhere. And when you do, it's kind of dangerous, especially, I'm telling you, y'all, where I live, it's a little crazy right now. And just being able to touch, not touch, when you can't touch other humans, to talk and connect with other humans. Right now in today's time, that's valuable. And you can just do it from an app. Anybody can. You don't have to go to a place where you might not necessarily feel comfortable to engage. You can have a smaller community and you guys are engaging with yourselves. It's so freaking tight. So that's that part. So we talked about how you could do the paid subscriptions for the books, of course, membership access, because the information is always getting refreshed. We got the app because you could do the same thing. You could put new blogs in here. You can, like I said, unlock certain features, reward levels, all kind of stuff like that from within site. The app builder, you can put discount codes for certain levels of members, all kind of cool stuff. Just play with it, click with it, go try to find a video on it. You can even put a knowledge base, like whatever you know about, put the FAQs. Can be stacking up your FAQs. Everybody can have a knowledge base, like, oh no, we didn't put the knowledge base on the site. It's in the app. You got to download the app. You got to get the app to access the knowledge base. There's just certain features and functions because, okay, we got Magento on this side of Builderall, but we don't have WooCommerce on this side, on that side. But we have WooCommerce on this side. We have WordPress integrations. Like there's certain integrations on this side that aren't even in over here. So being able to learn those features and leverage them is a more of incentive for somebody to use your app. So do I have any questions so far?
I have one question. Now, this page that you're showing right now, this is how you would integrate whatever you're trying to put inside your app, right?
Yep.
Like say, for instance, like you were saying, I want to create a community and I want to have different healthcare providers in an app, or that's what my app is going to be for. Would I choose the places and links?
You would do like the social wall. You can do real-time messaging. Um, you could do quizzes. There's so much stuff you could do that's interactive as far as the community side.
Mm.
Oh yeah, I said the internet. Oh yeah, I said the inbox. Did I say the inbox? So the wall is just like your profile, like your social media profile, and you can upload and engage, and people be able to engage with it. And then the inbox is like Messenger, kind of like the in-app messaging, and inbox that's like Messenger. Um, there's like a tag feature. I seen it. It says like location, so you could put it to where people can tag their location, like, yeah, work today somewhere, or how you could tag your location on other social media sites. So it's just picking which things to do and being up, like topics is like a forum. So like Reddit, if you wanted to have like a Reddit feature inside your app where people are in a forum setting, you could do that with the topics. So it's just like seeing how you want to like connect those different community features.
Mm-hmm.
And then as far as like being able to incorporate your actual site, it's like this MIGA iframe one. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right, y'all, but it's this one. It says it's this. Oh wait, no, this one. So what you're able to do is take a whole website or your e-learning and pop the link in here. Like we'll go click on it. Oh yeah, so once it's up here, you just click it and that's how you open it up. So like, that's the one we just added. And then it opened up. So all I have to do, like you can set it to do stuff like give points and stuff. That's what this is, or do QR codes and stuff. I ain't all that jazzy yet, y'all. So I know the basics right now. And the basics is fly. Okay, let's go over here and I'm gonna show y'all what I mean. Like this is so cool. I was, because I thought this was the HTML code. So I went first and I right clicked and got the whole code to the front page, and that didn't work. And it was like not working. It looked all weird. And I was like, nah, I know it's got to be in here. I found it. It's the iframe. So you just put that there and you hit save. Oh, yeah. Forgot. This is a new one. So I just put the 5 there. 2, that's this little spinner thingy bobber over here. That's what that means. Like, how long do you want that time? Come on. Oh dang, I didn't clicked on a whole bunch of stuff since we've been here. Okay, this is the one That's the one we did. I guess it's light. You can just lightly touch it and it'll do it. Oh, and you can change the names of these so they don't say that. Like right here is where you change the name. But you see, I just put my whole website inside this app, y'all. Let me go accept the cookie so we can see it. I just put my whole website in the app, okay? Shut up. Did y'all see how quick we did that? That was quick as hell, right? And it worked for mid here. Like, it worked. Oh, no, it take me out. Okay, so we'd have to do page by page. But that's hard. Oh, because I have my link set up to take me out. Okay, so let me tell y'all that right now because we just discovered that. So like, let's say I had an app version of this site. I would just clone it, and everything that I have set to open in a new window, I would just set the opposite to open in same tab so that it wouldn't do that, what just happened to us. But I mean, it's just an easy fix. You just clone your site and everything that goes out comes in, because on a computer I do want the link or the tab or the page to open up in a new page because people leave their windows open all the time. I don't necessarily want that happening inside an app, because if an app is to contain everybody inside of it, so you kind of wouldn't want that feature on. And with Builderall, you can just clone your site, boom, boom, and you're done. And then you got two, and one's in the app and one's not. But that was fly. Yeah. That's the membership, the magazine builder, and the app builder. And I told you I was already gonna have some different, a couple of little surprises. So y'all know I like to close it with the biddies. But we're gonna start with Patreon. Patreon. So the content that's like you're refreshing or constantly adding, you could repurpose it, cross-purpose it, and be able to establish communities on other platforms as well, but they still be memberships and you're still monetizing. So this is Patreon. I don't know if everybody's familiar with it or not, but it's basically like a third-party service to set up a membership. Now, I do both. And the reason is because these are what I call marketplace sites, meaning they already have customers here. You don't have to go do no advertising. You see, you don't have to go get the traffic. There's already traffic here. So you just put your store on the marketplace. So that's the same scenario like when I do my boutiques and stuff, I do that same concept, because it's just being able to expand your reach and cover more bases. And you can put it in a protected area, pick whatever you want to charge every single month. You can set up different levels of access, and whatever you put in your membership site in your app, you just make sure to upload that to the same membership here. Easy peasy.
So when you come over here, are you just putting in your website link, or you're not building it again, right?
No, you're not putting your website link. So whatever would be your information that you're adding consistently, like your new information, like if it's your if it's a new class every month, or if it's a new ebook that comes out every month, or if it's just different features from inside the app, or whatever that information is that is constantly fresh. However you deliver that information, all you would have to do is do that over here. So for instance, if it was the ebook, you could have the link inside the members area over here. If it was the training, you can actually upload the video, like the recording after the replay, inside of the membership area. The app, you really can't integrate that, but that's more so like if you're doing fresh books, fresh blogs, fresh audios, or fresh videos. If you're at least doing that, a new one once a month, you could do that over here.
Okay.
And yeah, you set the price, and it's like they do like a processing fee out of whatever you make, and you can like look and see what other creators in your niche are making and pricing. So that's pretty cool. And you can see about how many followers that it takes to get there. You can actually put that stuff on private if you want to, which is cool. So since we're on Patreon, y'all know I was waiting. Patreon. There we go. Okay, so I like the bitty end of everything. And repurposing means if you got one video, you can share that one video 1,000 times privately. Let me see. I'm trying to get to it without having to go through all them spreadsheets. Oh yeah, this looks it. Okay. But yeah, so if you have one replay, you can upload that replay on Patreon and BitPatreon. So then you could be growing that same another community within that same niche somewhere else that's already getting traffic to it, and it runs on the same thing. You make your membership levels and set your price, and then you get Bitcoin. subscribers. So you get crypto for these ones. Isn't that tight, y'all?
Yes.
Okay, so then let's go on video. I hope I can get in here. Library. Okay. So library, you can charge per piece of training. So this is it's actually called pay per view. Like I know, right? Like pay per view, but it's pay per view, not pay per view. I know what I'm saying, y'all. But it's where basically you charge per piece of content. Okay, so it's not like you don't have to do a membership. You could just pay for one training, for one video, you know, for one ebook download. You can pay for one without a membership. So this is of course crypto. It's a library coin. It can be found on coinmarketcap.com, but you can charge per piece of content and set the price for a specific video. So you can charge per replay on this platform, cash it out to Bitcoin or whatever else you want to cash it out to. And then you get like coins over here for watching content. Minds, that's where it is, Minds. Okay, so minds.com, same thing, but not same thing. So you can actually, I'll just put Minds blockchain. I'm trying not to have to open up my spreadsheets because Betty is or Susie, this one's Susie. Susie's already trying to lag on me. Is it minds.com? We just might have to go to it. And then I'll just put it separate like that. Anyways, on this platform, yeah, there we go, Minds, you can actually charge for, so on library, you can charge per video, and on Minds, you can charge like per video or per like blog article, which would kind of like basically be a book. You could charge per piece of more types of content on Minds. And then, oh, that wasn't even it. But anyways, DLive, that one's on the Steam blockchain. And I go something called Fake Live. But I guess it's called Evergreen Live. It's called an Evergreen webinar. But you can stream with the Builderall webinar tool over here, the replay that you do, and charge for members. So you can have subscription levels. Like, I don't know if you guys know, you can do that on Periscope. You can set membership levels to get access to certain streams or replays that you do on Periscope. So that's like the same thing over here. You can have create a subscription base, and this one you can cash out to your PayPal, and then the you know, of course, on the blockchain. But yeah, DLive. Ooh, that was loud. DLive is a streaming platform like Twitch or Periscope. So if you want to stream a training over here, like I said, you can use the webinar tool to actually stream a video that you just did. Like, let's say you just did a training, you can like, okay, the training's done. I gotta upload it to Patreon, upload it to Patreon, and now I gotta stream it through DLive. See, that's using that same one video a lot of times. So that's what I mean. As far as like repurposing and being able to still spread your reach. So that's all I have for you guys today. I'm gonna open up the floor for questions.
I'm good. That was really great. Now I got more ideas on top of what I had. I'll never run out.
Man, and you've just been knocking it out the park. Like, you've been on fire, just knocking them out there. Like, boop, 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 release, 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 release. I'm like,
guess what? I'm just about finished with another course, but this is the biggest one I've done besides the one that's national. I'm going to drop that in November. The national one, that's going to drop in November. And I'm just like, I want to slow down. I can't. It's just in me is the drive. I can't help it.
all your ideas can come true now. Like you control what you make come true, and you literally can do it. You ain't gotta ask nobody's permission. You ain't gotta have no special degrees or nothing. You ain't got to be paying Peter and Paul. No, you can run it yourself, build it yourself, birth it yourself.
Yes, I had my insurance coach, because you know I do the life insurance too. He was like, "Your website is dope. It's so beautiful." I said, "I built that." And he looked at me, we were eating lunch, and he just dropped the food like, "You did what?" I was like, "Yes, I built that. I built that." And he's like, "You build what don't you do?" Yes, I'm excited.
I'm telling you, it's gonna keep getting greater and greater and greater. Then just start keeping a little notebook of your ideas, and just as you build them, check them off. As you build them, check them off. Because you don't gotta choose. You just do one after the other.
And I'm like, I'm trying to build, because I have all this free time, but I just got to notice we're supposed to go back to work like maybe the first or second week of next month on my main first job that I would work, you know, with school coming back in and stuff. So I'm like, while I have the free time, let me get enough stuff out that can work for me until I get a break to work on more stuff, you know?
Exactly.
So let me get it all done, what I can do now, and just have a lot of content. I don't have to release it all at the same time. I can release it at different time, but it's already done, you know?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. I'm telling you, this is gonna be a nice fall. You got so much stuff already stocked up. Does anybody else have any questions? Oop, going once, going twice. All right. Well, thank y'all. I'm excited to keep these Build Along Thursdays going, because like we're just gonna keep doing multiple tools at a time, because I like being able to show different things, and just so we can get our creative juices flowing. Um, if y'all got something you want to learn too in there, just let me know and we can go over it. Are there any requests for next week that anybody has?
Not at the moment, but I'll be thinking.
Yeah, like definitely let me know so we can go through the tools. Oh
Oh,
yeah.
one thing I was thinking about too was I just have this thing in me where I have to have a test after each course, but I don't know if it's so necessary to do that all the time. Maybe I could just have a little quiz themselves within their mind, like add it to the course. I mean, like the module, instead of having an actual test that they take all the time. But then I find it interesting because that's how I know they completed it, where they can get a certificate or something, you know.
I think keeping the certificate is good because you get a sense of accomplishment.
Yeah, oh, I should. I just thought about it because they can use that as their like the CEU credits to say that they completed like a course that can help them along the way with caregiving. You know, they can say that they went through a training where the boss might not make them go through a training somewhere else because they've already done a training. Yeah, I just thought about that. I need to keep the certificates on it going.
And
But the one thing I found with Builderall is that when you like, I had a couple students that already took a course and got the certificate. But what I found out is that, and like everybody's like their name will be on it, but like if they wanted their, I think it was the grade or something, I had to like go in and put it in, something like that I had to do. But the thing, and another thing, like if I have more than one courses that is running, I have to go in and like, you know, manually put in the stuff on the certificate. That's the only thing that I found hard when I have more than one course that's working for me.
right.
So that's the only thing that I was looking at. I don't want to have two courses running. And when it comes down to have the certificate come out, there's a different name on it, like a different course name on it than what that person actually is working on. So what I probably thought about doing, just keeping it for the, huh?
make a different one per course. It doesn't
Yeah,
have to.
that's what I was saying. What I was saying was, is it when I make my different courses, there's a certificate that can be built for that course.
Yeah, it's for each.
Okay. Okay.
But since you have such a specific areas, like two of them with the insurance and the caregiving. Look, I got a little homework for you. You gonna look. I got a little homework for you, but you're gonna love it. Look up the directory builder. There's
Directory builder.
yeah, the Builderall directory, the directory tool that's inside of Builderall. It's like 3 videos. Watch those videos, and because of what you do, you understand how to put that joker together.
Okay, I'll look that up. Okay. Yeah, that's what I would want my app to be like directories and different little articles on stuff.
Yeah, like from the book that you showed me when you were first making it, like that stuff. Watch them videos. She gonna about to be like, yes.
Which book was that? I done made a couple.
With the foods, and then you had the resources out there.
The one with the herbal healing for your mind.
Yes.
The first book I dropped. Okay. And guess what I'm going to do? Me and my daughter, like I bake a lot. And Ben told me a long time to get my bakery started, but I'm trying to focus on one business at a time to get the money flowing. But I am going to start my own bakery soon. And me and my daughter are going to start our own cooking book, not just baking, but cooking. And I'm going to make sure that I use a lot of the different herbs that was in my first book, like for dementia, and I'm going to have one just for dementia and Alzheimer's, using the different herbs that are good for your mind and stuff. And then I'm just going to have another one that's just dealing with bakery stuff. So I got a whole lot of adventures that's coming.
You can actually, how like the cooking channel, it shows when the people's cooking it.
Yeah, I'm going to make videos. I'm going to make videos.
No, that's the tight part. What cookbooks got the actual cooking video in the book?
Yeah, I'm going to do that. Yep. Yes, we got so much to do. I'm like, the ideas be flowing. I feel like I can never run out of ideas. Never.
And that means always have income, baby. Yes,
it's just flowing. And I'm so proud that I have my ads running, as you can see, and you were the first one to tell me because I didn't check yet, but a dude was like, Alicia, guess what? From your promotions that is running, you're on the first page of Google, but you told me first that I was ranking on the first page of Google. And I was like, my Facebook page is number 1. And then my website is like number 3 on the first page of Google. I'm like, oh my gosh.
And you did it. You put in the work. You watched the videos. You asked.
Yeah. All I had to do was those hashtags. I'm like, oh my gosh. Whew. And also, I'm also like an artist type of person. I write poems as well. But I'm going to have my poem book is probably going to drop in 2 weeks. Oh, I started a blog last night, but I just started. So it's going to take a minute to get it up and going. I'm going to have one for the healthcare stuff. And then I'm going to have one that just personal, just for releasing your feelings and your mind, different topics and stuff like that. And I already have my poems that's already together. It is so dope. I showed you those a long time ago, the poems. Yes. But I have a couple that I'm still making. I'm going to have blogs where people can voice their opinions, let their feelings flow. Oh my gosh. I just have so much ideas.
Features on your site too, because we have the chat feature on side of Cheetah. So there's a option that you could put the chat to where it's a live community chat, like how you're saying.
Okay, let me put live chat. Chat box. Okay.
And then now they just added the option to where if they don't want to have their response public, they have the option to or message you private.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have that set up. Oh, because since my website is on the Alzheimer's and dementia, I can have that chat box running, and people can say stuff about my site, or they want to talk something educational to me. It's like a live communication right there.
Right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm going to add that. And
Activity helps your site SEO because it's how long the person is actually stayed on the site that builds up your rankings.
right. Right. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I get to all this stuff.
That's why I like iframes, guys, because as long as you can keep them on your stuff, the better.
Yes. That is good. That is good. That is good. Whew, a lot of good information.
Yes, I'm excited. I think I might do the directory tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, I really want to do that because I want to have like different businesses that's linked to what I'm doing, and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out where to go with it. I'll do the directory and yes. Yes. Okay, yeah. I know what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be the directory, but it's gonna be a few different ways on how to do so.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm gonna do next Thursday.
Okay. That'll be hot. That'll be hot. That'll be hot. Oh gosh, I'm just so excited. Oh. I'm just so excited. And you know what? I'm also, with me building my business, I'm finding out who really are my friends, the ones that's far or near. Mostly the ones that far away are the ones that are most dedicated to me. When it comes to my business, as soon as I dropped, let me tell you something. Every time I drop a book, somebody buys that book immediately and post it and let me know that they bought the book. I only have one person that I really, really, really know that was the one that bought my other book first. But normally it's people that I don't really know. I just been talking to them for a long time on Facebook. They get my book immediately. I've got good views. I'm like 5.0 on all my books, in my rating. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's just so amazing.
It is so amazing.
My right hand has been itching like it's gonna fall off. You had that saying from the old folks, when your right hand itch, you get money. I'm like, Lord, send the blessings. I literally was going nuts because it was starting to get aggravated because it was like itching like so bad it was uncontrollable. And I was like, Lord, I know it's a good thing, but I'm about to have a fit. It's like I'm gonna scratch my whole skin off or something. And it's like my right eye just been skipping like it's gonna come out of my head.
It's your time, man. You've been putting in the work. You deserve it.
Yes, I'm like, oh my gosh. Then my job is kind of silent because a couple people was nosy on my Facebook page because a lot of people I block my boss for hateration and stuff. And so she just sent somebody else that I still talk to here and there to call me and was kind of like being nosy. I didn't have anything to say. They wanted to know, was I coming back to work? Because we've been out since school stopped. And I was like, I'm going to come back if my job is still there. But just to let you know, should you choose not for me to come back, it won't hurt me a bit. It never hurts me when I don't go back to a job. But I'm definitely on the road. So like, I don't care.
Yeah.
You cannot set up a plot for me. I'm too smart.
And you just gonna compound your digital assets on. Just keep compounding them because you just.
I'm like, I promote all the time. Like my website is out there. My ranking is very high. I'm just praying for the sales conversion, like the profits start flowing,
But isn't it amazing to promote your own stuff and get paid for promoting your own stuff?
I didn't have to worry about dealing with no one else to do it. I took my time on how to set up an ad. I even have a Google ad that's going. I have 2 different ads that's running. And like, I can just sit there and be watching. Like today, this morning, first thing this morning, I had 12 people on my page that stayed there for at least 15 minutes just searching around. Like I can go deep with it just to really see what they're doing. I know where the traffic come from. The traffic is staying directly, like people are coming directly to using my web link to go on my site. And then they also do Facebook is doing good too. Facebook is doing. I promote on Instagram. I do Web Talk. I have another social media that's called Web Talk. I have friends over there I don't even know that's promoting my stuff. That's where I get my caregiving and healthcare background, because it's kind of like link it. I get to go search and choose for the audience that I want. And I'm able to connect with a lot of folks that's in the healthcare. I was trying to see how that could work with Facebook, but I just was
like LinkedIn. Them people are serious. LinkedIn is a different crowd. You ain't got people posting pictures of cats over there. They mean
I'm on LinkedIn. I'm able to choose who I'm looking for. Like in the health world, a lot of caregivers became my friend, a lot of nurses, a lot of healthcare folks that own their own companies. When I got on Web Talk, I get to choose the different audience that I want to have. I'm friends with a lot of nurses, and a lot of them been just friending me just by watching me. And on Instagram is mostly influencers like the herbalists and the health and wellness folks, and a lot of the book authors is like on my Instagram page. So I have all the different type of audiences that I need. Yeah. I've had people come to me just blessing me with resources. I didn't have to pay them. I don't know these people. I was just nice to them when they reached out to me, and they've been doing things for me for free. They've been promoting my stuff for free. I have friends on Facebook that promotes my stuff for free. I didn't ask them to do it, but it's very appreciative of them. I'm like, just look at the blessings that's coming. I subscribe to different newsletters for Alzheimer's and dementia. I gotta show it to you one day. I have a list, like an encyclopedia of articles of newsletters that the different organizations are sending to me. They're like, we need you in this field. Why don't you start your own home care business? I'm like, I am, but it's the money thing, and I'm just trying to get one place first before that. But next year, once I move into my home, I am gonna go forward with getting the business started. I'm trying to get a building where my home care office, like, you can split it into a unit, like half of is 2 doors, one half goes to one business and the other half goes to the other business. So my bakery is connected. So it's so many ideas that I have inside of me right now. I'm so excited.
Make sure you writing them all down.
Yeah, I'm writing them all down. I'm just like so excited for all this stuff. I'm just very, very excited. And it's like one idea after the next. I'm like, there's no way I can ever run out of money. There's no way I can never run out of some type of project that I could create. I just have so many stuff that's written down. And as soon as I start working on something, another idea comes, another.
And the beauty of the internet is they can all run at the same time.
But I just can't believe how all these people gave me all these resources, all these articles, all these videos, all these different newsletters. Every day I get a new newsletter for the day or something about Alzheimer's, dementia, or the health and wealth field. I have teachers that are big time e-learners, like in the e-learning world. They talk to me a lot. They send me different platforms that they talk on, and they send me their website and content off their website that I can use to help me teach and stuff like that. I got a lot of PLR stuff that a couple of other agencies sent to me. I have so much resources to teach with. It's just like, oh my God. I don't even have to search for nothing.
You just gotta unload it.
Yes, I'm like, this is how I know it's my time. Yes, I've had the hard time and the bad stuff that came against me. Like we were talking about, I was able to get my car fixed enough to be able to drive it. Thank God for that. I still have things to do, but I'm still able to get to my side job. But the Lord even been fixing it where I don't have to work the side job either. So it's the blessings are just flowing. I'm like, oh my gosh. It's just so amazing.
So have you been thinking about what you're gonna do to celebrate making your first million?
Well, I want to go to Italy so bad. Italy and Hawaii and get a couple of real good girlfriends and just have a blast. That's
Yeah.
what I really want to do. I just want to have a blast. I know you're in the picture and 3 other girls that I'm really cool with. They're in a different state, but like I was telling you, the ones that are in a different state got my back. They have my back. If I miss promoting in a day because there's so much going on in my life, they will promote for me. I had a couple of my friends made a poster. If you saw the little lady with the pink background on my page, I didn't make that. One of my friends made that and she promoted it. Every group, every place she could go, the group she's friends with me and she promoted it everywhere. That was for the life insurance. And I mean, people are just taking it among their stuff to help me. I'm not even asking them. So it's really showing me who got my back.
Yes.
And I am,
Yeah, that's
I
what you
am
say,
just,
but don't even mess. If they don't vibe with you, don't even bother. Because
yeah, and so my guy was saying last night, you talking to Daz? And I'm like, this is Daz right now. Daz is my dog. She brought me into the crypto world and she's got my back with all the strategizing I need for marketing and the things that I don't know and stuff. I can call her anytime and I'm just very excited. And I was telling him about Builderall and stuff because he was like, you're going to pay $70. But when I showed him what all is in there and you get videos that help you know what you're doing, where do you find that at? And he was like, oh, okay. Well, guess what? I'll just pay for it for a month. So this month I will be upgrading my membership. I don't have to wait till I get paid. He was like, so this is how you do all the stuff that you're doing? Yes, do Builderall. I do everything, do Builderall. And he was like, oh my gosh, like you really don't have to pay anybody.
I'm telling you, Builderall is one of those I could show you better than I could tell you.
Yes. I'm very excited. Very, very, very excited about all of this.
I am excited as well. And we need to book another Zoom soon.
Yeah, we do. I can show you how far I've come. I have the course that I'm building now. I'll have it complete tomorrow. It's so pretty. My guy chose the background. It is so pretty. And I thought about in my courses, I can even have my different, like my blog inside of it that goes with the conversation or whatever. I can put my blog link inside the courses.
Man, it's just
Where
so
it can,
cool.
yeah, where it can take them to the courses. Oh, I found out how to use Google Docs where I can put my voice on each slide where I don't have to record it separately. I know how to do it both ways now.
What?
I can put my, yeah.
Now,
And Google
now we got the script. Now you got to teach me. I don't know how to
I
do
was
that.
watching videos and I was like, oh my God. And I know how to make a test using the Google Forms.
Oh, yeah. You're going to have to do a training on that. We waiting on your videos.
Yeah, I'll do it. And I'm like, oh my God, I just learned how to make a little test quiz or either big test. But I think with that, you only can do up to 25 questions. So that's kind of like just a regular little test, not a big exam. But I found out how to do that. You know, how I can make a test inside. You have to use the Google Forms. And also Google has a blogger. I just started to create one. Google has his own blogger, if you didn't know.
I share my YouTube videos from there.
Yeah.
We're making these screen share how-to videos on these things, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm going to start. I'm going to go ahead and start doing that while I don't have anything to do this weekend. I'm going to make them. And then I'll tell you when either I can drop it in the group or I can actually show it live or however we're going to do it. But I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't actually make a test out of the Google Docs, but I watched somebody else do it. And then I was able to save their video on how to do it. But I'm going to actually exercise my skills and do it. It was so easy. I'm like, oh my gosh. All these different stuff that's free you can get to. And it's just like, it was just one thing after the other. I can't go to bed too good at night because I have so many ideas on my mind. I can't go to bed. Let me tell you, I can go to bed 3 o'clock in the morning and I'm still picking up my phone because something else popped in my head. And I'm like, I really just need to go to bed. I tried to hide my phone. So one time I fell asleep, and I couldn't find my phone. My guy put my phone in the trash can, in the bedroom trash can, because he had to find a way so I wouldn't find my phone. And I couldn't find my phone for the rest of the night. That's the only way I could go to sleep. Then the next thing he's like, I just put it in your little side trash can. That's where it was all night. Because you would not go to sleep. I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. But I just have so much in me. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I made on my own with the Google Docs, I made caregiver checklists to make sure they're well and healthy, like an examination for themselves and stuff.
Oh, that's nice.
You know, I made posters on my website that's already for sale. You know, the individual just have to have the right paper, you know, for it to be printed out like a poster. It's just like all kinds of stuff that I have done. It's just, oh my gosh. It is so, I have a whole lot of bundles that I got from some different places, the PLR bundles. Like I can recreate those whole bundles. Either I make an ebook or either I make another course. It's more, I can put a ebook together real fast. It takes me a while to put a course together. But I just have so much. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I thought about, I'm selling my books individually right now. But when it comes down to the deep stuff with caregiving, I thought about making it like a book club membership to have certain series of books or whatever.
Yeah, you can. Why not?
Yeah, I just have so many ideas. Oh my gosh.
And people are looking for resources that are catered to them. Like you got to think about that. They look for somebody who's specifically for them, like for what they do. And so the fact that you provide for a specific niche, you'll be able to capitalize on that a lot easier than you think.
Yeah. It's just so much inside. Oh my gosh. I have so much inside to do. But I couldn't believe that. I was like, I can go in Google Docs, like in the slide show and in the actual Google Docs document, and record my voice on whatever I'm doing. Or either it has it where if you have like the audio thing on your computer or something, you can record it there, label it, and then you can upload it to the document or the slide. It's 2 ways you can do it. Or you can record it from your phone and then, you know, make it where it record onto but it's just easier to do it already on the computer. And guess what else? I also had an app that I ran across on my phone. You can actually turn your voice into celebrity voices.
What?
I forgot the name of the app. I have to go back and find it. But if you go on Google Play, it's free for a certain amount of time, like how many times you use the character or whatever. And then you have to stop paying like a membership. But I wouldn't do that. I would just use whoever voice I want and then pick somebody else. You can choose different, like I tried Oprah, but I didn't put it on my videos and stuff, but I tried Oprah one time. It was so dope. And I was like, people would like to hear Oprah's voice on a course that I create. I'm like, this is so crazy. I was just running into all kinds of stuff. I was like, nah, I really need to go to bed. Oh my gosh. Yes, I'm just very excited about all of this. Oh my gosh. I'm probably gonna have a fit once that money starts flowing in real well, you know, and I get the feedback from my customers, you know.
Yeah. I'm telling you, it's just gonna keep getting better and better and better and better. Because you're gonna get better and better at what you do. And then you're gonna learn more new stuff. It's just gonna be a evolutionary process continuously.
Yes. Did you see today how Shelly made the slides move? I did that before, but it was just my slides moving up and down. But did you see how she had the two men where the slides move and the face change, like the body changes, the face changes?
No, tag me.
That is dope. I'm gonna try to go back and tag. Like I had my screen to do that before, but it was just, you know, with my homepage, I was making it do that. But I didn't think to do that with putting the actual character in the background and on the top panel. It is so dope. Like when you move the mouse to make the web page go up and down, the body changes. It is the Uncle Sam. Then when you bring it down, it's like this other kind of man. It is so cool.
Yes, tag me. I gotta see.
I'm gonna tag you. I will. And Shelly was like, she got a vote of how many people want to see how she does it. I'm pretty sure I know how she do it because I did it with my slide before, but I didn't put an image on it. So that makes it look different when you put an actual image on it. But I'm gonna go back and tag you. So she got so many votes for to make a video. So she's gonna drop a video on how to do it. But I'm gonna tag you. It is so pretty. It is so pretty. I'll tag you in it.
Have engaging stuff that move, you know, twinkle a little bit.
I'm like the body change, like the whole body, like the top, like when you move the mouse down to make the page go down, the face, the upper part of the body changes. It's like Uncle Sam. And then when you make the mouse go up to make the page move up, like the outfit changes, and now it's this other kind of man. I don't know if he's a businessman or a chef or whatever he is. But I'm like, oh my gosh, that is dope. That is dope. What I think she probably did is she had a guy on the panel, like just the plain panel. And then she put and I think the bottom panel, she probably put Uncle Sam to the bottom on the bottom panel. So when you moving it, but the way she did it is like when one man goes away, the other man pops up. But it's like they're sharing the same body or something. It's like they're sharing the same body. But then the whole outfit changes. So it's like really dope. It's like really, really, really dope. I'm like, oh my gosh, so many things to do in Builderall.
I'm telling you, it's just best to have fun with it and do it all. Do it all.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Now, when it comes down to selling the app, are you just using a link to promote it, or can it be found like in the App Store or something?
So there's 3 ways to publish it. You could publish it on the web where it just goes on a domain name. Or you can publish it to the App Store and the Google Play Store. So you to publish to the Android part is $50 for the year. That's through Google Play. That don't have nothing to do with Builderall. And then for iPhone, for their App Store, it's $100, and that again is through iPhone. And you got to go through like some kind of verifications through them, but there's some Builderall videos and support within the community of people who've done it already to help walk you through the process.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. But I'd rather stick with the free way for now.
Yeah, no, a private app you wouldn't want in the App Store because then anybody could get it, you know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the web publishing is for like private, you know, members only type access.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I got you.
All right. Well, you got any more questions?
I'm good. Thanks.
All right. Well,
yeah, we gotta set up we gotta get a Zoom as soon as I know tomorrow I have a lot going on tomorrow, but the weekend I'm free, or either next week after Monday I'll be free. So I guess we just have to get up with each other to see when is a good time.
Just message me and let me know your first free time slot.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll make sure I do that. Well, y'all have a good night, and I'm gonna go chill out.
You have a good night too, and I'll talk to you later.
Okay, bye-bye.